the next Big Brother Naija show. Please, me, I'm going into that house, and I have only one purpose, and that is to go and receive my own portion of head. So people have been busy giving head and be receiving head, and Vicky is not showing us all this part. Hey! Anyways, the only thing that I like about this reunion show is that all the ladies owned up their deeds. Hey! Please, welcome to the day 4 of the Big Brother Naija reunion show, Lockdown Season 5. Let the show begins.
As the show begins, we are emphasizing on the birth of the Wathoni, Brighto and Dorathy triangle. And it is time for Lekon to emphasize on the triangle. And Lekon said, Dorathy talked to me about Brighto. She said that if it will happen, and she would not even stop it. Then Ebuka asked Tricky, what do you think about the triangle that exists between Wathoni, Brighto and Dorathy? And Tricky said, I knew Dorathy liked Brighto. I didn't know that she liked him to a point where she wanted to kiss him. I knew Wathoni liked Brighto because even if Brighto coughs, then Wathoni erupts into laughter. And Lekon is here and he agrees with this second statement, and they said yes. Lekon and Tricky said that whatsoever Brighto said, that Wathoni must laugh. Cough, Wathoni laugh. Smile, Wathoni smile. Brighto frowns, Wathoni smiles. And Ebuka now asks Kid Wire, what do you think about the triangle that happened between Wathoni, Brighto and Dorathy? Kid says he knew Brighto wasn't really feeling Wathoni, and he also said that he didn't see Dorathy coming into the picture. He also added. Ebuka now asked Wathoni to tell her tales about the relationship that existed between Wathoni and Brighto, and Wathoni said that she got attached to Brighto after Brighto kissed her on the neck, and she felt like Brighto become a go-to person in the house and everyone had one. She said that immediately Brighto kissed her on the neck, she felt it is time to make Brighto her friend. And Wathoni told Tricky that he may not really like me, as in Brighto might not like Wathoni, but Wathoni said that she did not care because she needed to be happy, and Wathoni was using Brighto to make herself, Wathoni, happy. And Wathoni is still talking, and she talks about how she respects Dorathy for having a conversation about Brighto with her, but she was surprised when that night something happened between them and she saw evidence why changing the sheets the next morning. What is that happened between Brighto and Dorathy? Just keep watching. Don't exit this video. And there was a break, and after the break, Ebuka now told Dorathy to assume the floor, that it is all hers. And Dorathy said, I got into the mix with Brighto and Wathoni because I had just removed myself from the Ozo and Negi situation, and Prince was involved with Tolanibaj. Then we started getting close when he asked me to make his nails when he saw me doing someone else's nails. Prince asked me what was going on, and I told him we are just there. And Dorathy agrees that something happened between her and Brighto, and she told Prince, her friend, at that time about it. And Prince marked an agreement. Wow, that is just being a man. Remember in my previous episode that I admitted that Prince is a man. Imagine Prince got to know that Dorathy actually did something to Brighto in the house, and he never spoke about it, yet they remained friends. Dorathy is still speaking, and Dorathy said that she felt bad after the following morning that Brighto didn't even check up on her. She decided to excuse herself from the situation afterwards. And Lekon's mouth is wide open. Kid is asking, when did all these things happen in the house? Even me, I am shocked, freezed, flabbergasted, just like when Big Brother will say, this is Big Brother. Everybody freeze. This is Big Brother reunion show. If we start on freeze. And Dorathy is still speaking. Dorathy insists that all the time she talked about having a thing for Brighto was her trying to avoid being put in the Prince Tolanibaj and also Nengi mix. She didn't describe what she did as using Brighto though, but at the end of it, she later admitted that yes, she used Brighto. Wathoni said she used Brighto, and Brighto now admitted that all of them are just being bitter. Brighto defending himself, speaking like the pastor that he is. He said that he didn't come into the house with the intention of having a relationship. He says that he has a dad because Dorathy actually called him a bastard. But he now said that he has a dad, though that he is late, and Dorathy apologized for using an insulting word on him. He continued and said that yes, he liked both of them, Wathoni and Dorathy. And he said that when he found out that he was in the middle of the situationship, that he tried to make sure that he did not hurt anyone. Brighto also thinks him not talking to Dorathy the following morning is how he is. What do you want me to say to her? Everyone is surprised because Tricky cannot wrap his head around it. Ebuka is telling him that you should have at least said hi that morning. He says that it is not how he is. And Brighto insisted that he didn't want anything with anyone in the house. Do you know what it took for me to accept that? He said, adding that he didn't even do anything with anyone during the T or D game. That means the one that they do truth or dare game and always drink because it is personal to him. He doesn't take responsibility for all of this. I didn't do anything wrong. Wathoni agrees with Dorathy that he is cold-hearted kind of person. I am just trying to understand Brighto. Of course, this is the kind of person. He felt that if he cannot kiss any of the ladies or cuddle or do anything when they are doing the truth or their game, then how do you not expect him to react after he received what he received from Dorathy?
Hey, yeah, so I'm still shouting. But before I emphasize on this triangle that happened between Wathoni, Dorathy, and Brighto, hey, I have to tender my own sincere apology to Erica because it was only Erica that was reminded I did this with a kid wire in head of house room. That Tolanibaj has to come and change the bed sheet. And this one happened. Everybody was like, everybody has been just calling Erica, no matter what. People said it's only Erica that did and did. And hey, Dorathy did though. Hey, I thought, what's her name? I will come to that. Let me just talk about this thing. Coming to what happened between Wathoni and Brighto. Wathoni is just trying to cover up and saying he used Brighto this. No. You were the one that wanted this relationship, and you were the one that kept on going to Brighto's bed because everybody knows that Brighto came there to just be a lone wolf. He just wanted to be a friend of everybody and enemy of nobody. He is for everybody and for nobody. So I understand the game plan that Brighto came to play, and everything he did was game and he left. So if you try to put yourself in his corner trying to say he didn't do that or he didn't reciprocate, he said this is not why he was in the house. So for Wathoni to expose what transpired between Dorathy and Brighto that led to her changing the bedsheet, hey, allow me to shout. And I like the way Dorathy owned up that yes, she actually did it too. Hey, all the same, but what me I don't like is Brighto not appreciating the fact that he received a beautiful and wonderful head from Dorathy. And you couldn't even acknowledge her the following day. Brighto, that was wrong part of you. But for Dorathy to own up, hey, Telly was that for you. Moving on.
There was another long break, and after the break, it is about that time we talk about relationship that actually happened between Praise and Ka3na. And Tricky was the first person to discuss about it. And Tricky says that he knew there was a thing between her, Ka3na, and Praise. Dorathy said that she knew that they liked each other and were very, very cordial and close. It is time for Ka3na to defend herself, and Ka3na is now speaking, and she says she was drawn to Praise, Lucy, Dorathy, and knew when she got into the house. She felt that she and Praise became closer because she felt they both had partners. What she's trying to say is that she has separated from her husband, and Praise actually had a fiancé and a son, and she separated from her husband with a daughter. But she got angry when she heard that he, Praise, said that he came to the house for the game and he can't have anything to do with her, Ka3na, in the house or even outside the house. So she said that this got her angry because nobody talks about boss lady like that, and she decided to use him in and outside the house. So then after that party, that she has to draw Praise to his bed, and guess what? That Praise could not last more than 5 seconds. Hey, in that kind of situation, Oga, even if na you, can you last more than that? Here. But the one that is confusing me is that she later emphasized that even after that, the all white night party, the last party club that happened in Big Brother Naija house, that Praise came back to her room, hotel room, to repeat what she did in the house. And guess what? Exactly what happened in the Big Brother Naija house happened again in the hotel room. The man could not last more than 5 seconds. Ka3na, I disagree with you. And it is time for Praise to defend himself. And Praise said that he did not say that he did not want to do anything with Ka3na, that he only said that he didn't want to have anything to do with anyone in Big Brother Naija house. Praise says that Ka3na called someone to speak to him after he left the house and begged that he should not say anything that happened between them in the house. And Ka3na interrupts and says she does not beg, that she told him that because she wasn't ready to share. Hello, but you actually made that call and you begged that beg. So what are you now trying to say? I beg. Ka3na was just ranting and could not allow Praise to talk. But you see, Ka3na, you are at fault, just like Tolanibaj yesterday. And Ebukana asked Kid Wire to wrap up everything. And Kid Wire said that he is surprised by all of this, that he has offed his jacket because he is even unsweating. He said that he didn't even know that what was going on in the house. Tonight the new. Hey, I've never seen. Anyways, see ya all tomorrow for the next episode. Love and light.
Hey, no, I'm not going to shout hey again. This one is Ewo. I have been shouting hey concerning what transpired between Dorathy and Brighto. Now Ka3na has exposed another one. Do I have to emphasize on this? Ka3na, just please calm down. You see what happened? You were all over Praise. And every night, the very first club night, you were all over Praise. And the second night, you were the one that was in everything. Whatever you did it because you were on heat. It has nothing to do with you trying to retaliate because of what he said. He never said anything. You see, when a woman is running her mouth and do not allow the opponent to express him or herself, that person is at fault. Check what Wathoni did the previous day. Of course, Ka3na, everything you said was lie. Because if you actually wanted to own up to what you actually did, trust me, you could have admitted it during your media rounds talk that yes, you actually did it, but you said it was just aggressive cuddling. And guess what you also did? You called Praise. Yes, you did. Because if you did not, Praise will not admit it. And Praise wasn't even here to kiss and tell. So why were you just trying to expose and saying this one, that one, saying who is 5 seconds, how? You are lying. The point is this: you wanted this guy more, but the guy do not want you again, and you're just trying to defend. That's why you did not allow him to talk too much. Ka3na, forget it, we know you. And guess what? You have exposed, damaged, and disgraced yourself the way Tolanibaj did. Hey! Tonight on I have nothing to say, just that the ladies are just owning up what they did. Hey! And this is what Nengi was just doing. She just sitting like a queen, and she was shocked, flabbergasted about everything that happened. And to Kid Wire, he felt that he was the only victim in the head of the house room. But for all these exposures, the guy was sweating though, that he even have to off clothes. He was like, I'm surprised. I didn't even know this one happened in my own house. Don't this happen? Of course, you wouldn't have known. Hey, please. That is it for today's reunion. It's all about exposures of what happened. And because of this, believe me, I'm going to be the next housemate. And please don't be shocked when you see me big house. My only purpose, like I said before, is to receive my own portion of head. Hey, please see you guys tomorrow. And concerning tomorrow's exposure again, it has to do with Ka3na, Nengi, and the rest. I don't know, but just turn on the notification bell. Please don't forget to subscribe as I continue to shout my hey, ewo, head. Hey, Dorathy gave head. Hey, Brighto received head. Hey, Ka3na said praise is 5 seconds. Hey, but you enjoyed it. Hey, let me just keep being surprised, just like Nengi and Kid Wire. turn on the notification bell as I say, hey, ewo,